Which works better, ads that tell you about the product or ads that focus more on emotion? One of these works better than most, but not all of the time. Stay tuned to learn what research shows works best. Hi, I'm Roger Dooley. Today, we're going to explore why emotional ads almost always outperform rational ones. You might think that when making buying decisions, people are driven by logic, comparing features, prices, benefits. But research shows that emotions play a much bigger role in influencing our choices. So, what exactly is emotional advertising? It's a marketing strategy that taps into human emotions to create a stronger connection between the consumer and the brand. Instead of focusing purely on facts like a product's features or benefits, emotional ads aim to evoke feelings like happiness, nostalgia, or even fear. These emotional triggers make the product or brand more memorable and more engaging. You've seen ads that use storytelling, humor, and even music to make you feel something, and that's what makes them stick in your mind. Now, how do we know emotional ads are more effective than rational ones? Well, research from the Institute of Practitioners in Advertising compared over 1,400 ad campaigns and found that emotional ads are twice as likely to improve profitability compared to rational ads. Emotional campaigns showed a 31% increase in profitability, while purely rational campaigns had only a 16% lift. Campaigns that combine both emotional and rational elements performed moderately well, with a 26% boost in profitability. So, why does this happen? It's all about how our brain processes emotions. Emotional content bypasses the logical part of our brain and connects with us on a deeper, more instinctive level. Emotional ads also create stronger memories, so they have a bigger impact on customer behavior over time. When people remember the ad, they're more likely to remember the brand and take action. While emotional advertising is highly effective, it's not always easy to pull off, especially for smaller brands. Big companies like Nike have built their entire identity around emotional branding. Success in sports is a core message that resonates with their audience. Smaller brands, on the other hand, might struggle to create the same level of emotional impact because customers don't know who they are. Smaller companies can still succeed by focusing on niche markets and specific emotional triggers that connect with their target audience. Including a little rational info can help too. Interestingly, how people respond to emotional ads can also depend on their age. A study found that older adults remember emotional content much better than rational content, while younger adults tend to recall more information from rational ads. But there's a twist. When younger audiences are reminded of limited time or scarcity, like because life is short, they become more responsive to emotional ads. So, understanding your audience is critical for tailoring your message. If you're thinking about creating emotional ads, here are a few tips. First, consistency is key. Make sure your emotional message aligns with your brand's core values and is consistent across campaigns. Second, balance emotion with information. Even in emotional ads, unless people know your brand and your product already, it's a good idea to clearly present what the product is and how it benefits the consumer. Third, know your audience. Different emotions resonate with different age groups. Research shows older adults respond better to emotional ads, while younger people often prefer rational messages. But priming younger audiences with a sense of urgency, like a limited time offer, can make emotional ads more effective for them as well. To sum up, emotional ads are powerful tools for creating lasting connections with consumers. They bypass logic and speak directly to our feelings, making brands more memorable and driving better results. While it may take more effort to craft emotional ads, the data shows they are well worth it. Whether you're a small business or a global brand, tapping into emotions can elevate your marketing strategy and lead to greater success. I've put a link to the full article with links to the studies in the description below. Thanks for tuning in.